Oh, it's a nice day out here today. How's it going, tubes? Pretty good here. So we're working on some soffit today and trim. Not really trim, as a drip edge. So this stuff here, pretend that's your roof. This goes up under your roof. And when the rain hits, it's supposed to hit there and deflect off. So I don't have this end done yet, but I got up on the shitty end and did that one. Give you a quick show here. Also got my J trim mostly up. I had to go get another hunk. You might not be able to see that stuff up there, but it's underneath the steel roof. You can't probably see it. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, so I got all my J trims up. Hopefully I put it on right. I think so. It's up there under the thing, and we're starting to work on. Oh, I gotta go put my belt back on. Well, I was short. Yes, I was short. Let me get my belt first. I was a bit short. I didn't really calculate wrong. I just calculated wrong, if you know what I mean. I got everything right for the, holy smokes, that's heavy, for the sides. Got 5 pieces, which was perfect. And I didn't think I needed J trim on the end, and then I got a piece of soffit up there, and I thought, nah, we're gonna need that too. So I had to go get another slice. So we'll take it up. I've got some more screws too. I've just been using these little screws. Some guys might just use nails. I'm using screws. I really don't care. It's like $7 a freaking thing. Big deal. All right, so we'll go up and we'll measure. So this is for the very end. And when we start doing the soffit, I think what I'm going to do is turn my scaffolding around and use this side as like a bench. Then I can turn and then put this things up. Because I'm at this level here, it's perfect for getting up there. But pardon my French. It'd be nice to have like a workbench for measuring and cutting these soffits. So we need, see, what I was going to do was not put a piece on the end, and then I got a piece ready here, and I kind of thought, no, we're going to need, what is going on there? Something is not sitting right. This piece must be way out here or something, or weird long, but anyways, that should hopefully go together okay. So we're about 12.5 inch. It's supposed to be a 1 foot overhang, which we're 1 foot right there. I put the soffit back. See, when I started building, explain this again. When I started building the walls, cutting studs, I forgot to allow for the top plate. So I'm 1.5 inches higher than I should have been on the studs. So it should have ended like here at the top of this one, and then our J channel would have gone right on here, and then, you know, bang bang. But I screwed that up, so it's kind of fighting all that now, but anyways, that's all right. Okay, so we need a piece of J channel for in here, and it's a little bit about a foot. Okay, so let's get this orientated the right way, just so we don't screw things up. So this will need to go in here, kind of sort of thing, about a foot. Okay, so yes, it will be nice. It would be nice to have a little bit of a workbench for putting this, cutting the soffit and stuff here. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go a little bit less than a foot. Got my cutters. If I was good at angles. Motorcycle heaven here today, by the way, just so you know. If I was good at angles, I probably could have done this and then around. Why is this so cockeyed looking here? Holy smokes. Good thing that sub bends a bit. Now this, oh, better put it the right way, bud. This I might just trim, trim this guy back a little bit. So I've got the other side done already. The end, I mean, I had enough just for that, but I didn't have enough to finish this, so. And maybe I'll nip this guy a little bit too here. A little bit of fiddly work, this stuff, but it's not too bad, I guess. I'm not terrific at it, but should be good enough for all the girls I'll go out with. Okay, you're gonna snow, you're not gonna stay there, are you? Okay, so now we need our drill with a bit. Get this kind of in line with the other one. Really like where that was going. Come on. Those you don't need to crank on them too wicked hard. So I don't have fascia stuff yet. And this end isn't so good here. I think that was the one I dropped. And I didn't kind of realize until I got it up and nailed it on. I'm like, ah, for frig's sakes. Oh well. Okay. So, this stuff we want to put, what the heck way is up? I guess it doesn't, yeah, this would go up this way. Okay. Pretty sure. Something sort of like that, I guess. Just not gonna stay there, are ya, bud? It's kind of important to get the first one kind of right. Okay, maybe we'll, so then our fascia stuff will go over and then put a little cap on this end right up to the top here, and that should secure that. And I don't know what I'm going to do up here yet though. This roof is actually sticking off a little bit too far. That's going to mess us up, I bet. Yeah, that would definitely probably mess us up. Okay, that's pretty good for that. I guess we'll start working our way down and then do this other J trim when we get down there. Like I say, I'd like to flip this around, the scaffolding, and put this guy up. Maybe, Workbench would be up here, would be nice. what a good idea was getting this stuff. Okay, that's our workbench. And this guy here we'll have to put up one more rung. Let's get down first here though. And it's going to be a lot of fiddly work, but that's all right. Another piece of J in here. We only need like another foot of that. And this stuff, I'll probably just cut her by hand. I'm thinking cut her by hand. Oh, actually, we might need that level. Now that I think of that, we need that to draw a straight line, maybe. So let's put that back out there. Close. And I think, hopefully, we'll be able to turn Mr. Scaffold right around right here. Everything should be loose. Yes, I think that plan will work. You can use the climbing rails as like a workbench type of thing, right? So that's good. This one's a little sketchy down here. Okay, now this one we got to put up one though, so I can reach up there. So we'll do that. Hopefully. Sweet. Workbench up there. Perfect. Okay, so I wonder why projects and things cost so much. There's a lot of work people got to do for you. And you don't maybe realize it, you know? It's a lot of work. Moving stuff, like doing all this mostly myself, it's a frick of a lot of work. Actually, I should be cut that the other way because that's the good side. Take one more sheet with us maybe. I think I've got 5. And these things are, woo, 35 bucks a piece. So they, whoa, geez. I think they're not cheap. Yeah, I think you have a cleaner look with the little venty things going up. You wonder how those things would vent anything, but they do, somehow. Okay, we can go up the other side. Got lots of screws. We threw our straightedge up, didn't we? Yeah. The J channel wasn't too bad to put up, though. It was pretty quick. I just didn't figure you'd be interested in that so much, so we just kind of did her. A workbench here would be even better. We can go up one more rack. Perfect. It's beautiful. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Now, as our building is not 100% perfect, I'm gonna have to get my little tape. Yeah, that's all the J channel I had left, so that's pretty close. Not enough to do anything with that though. Where's my little tape? Oh, there. So it doesn't have to be in there bang on perfect, but yeah, 12.5 will be lots. Okay, so you could cut this stuff with whatchamacallit saw too, but I think I'm just gonna do it by hand. Yeah, if you put the saw blade in backwards, you can meow. Then you gotta have kind of like a fence thing, and ain't nobody got time for that. Just saying. Okay, so I am not tremendously great with these things, but we'll try our best here. I'm mostly afraid of cutting myself. This stuff's so friggin' sharp. Okay, and this thing has like a lock to lock the two together. Ooh. Hold on there, sheet. So you can see this thing kind of locks. Oh, I'm not liking the wind blowing here so much. Okay, so this we need to get locked into this one. Get you looking in the right spot. Come on now. I think that's in. Close enough for the girls we're going with. It's a terrible saying. Even got a Milwaukee screw bit here. It's pretty sweet. You don't probably need to do every single one, but at the end here I'm probably going to. And then the other guy will go on there and hold that, hopefully. Here's hoping. Okay, I think probably 12.5 for quite a bit of this side. I just don't trust myself. Yeah, 12.5. So we gotta just keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. It's a very slow process, but should look good when she's done. I just, like I say, I don't have the whatchamacallit stuff today. I couldn't afford it all at once, to be honest. It was freaking expensive. So for the J channel, I got the screws and 5 sheets of this. It was like $300 and some. It's pretty dang expensive, I thought. But yes, you could have a zing and probably get it done way faster, but that's all right. This will help prevent bird infiltrations and stuff, we'll say. You might crush this down a little bit too here, but it'll open up again. Okay. Gotta keep moving, you guys. Oh, come on. Quit working against me. Could do it this way too, I guess. I think that's got her. It's fiddly work though, but it's all right. It's all good. But like even a pack of screws, 100 screws is not too bad. It's like $8 for a pack of screws. Soffit. Soffit. It's not going too bad, I guess. They're a little bit saggy here, but you can always push this crap back up. Bend her up a little tighter. You'll just have to fight it when you go in, but oh. That was dang sharp. Must have been a staple up there. 12.5. Leaving my DNA on it. This stuff when you cut it. I'd cut it when I did the other building with the saw, and God, it made so much noise. It's just like my neighbor is going to hate me. So I thought this time around maybe I'll savor that. Oh, it's so freaking sharp too. Probably should open up these ends a little bit more, but it does kind of pinch it closed a bit. What have I got? Oh, not that one. Okay. In there. Gotta get it in the rails here too. That's not terrible. Maybe it is. I don't know. But I can imagine doing a big long building. Whew, that would suck. Stupid store-bought wood here. Me. Good. Okay, we'll measure again here. 12.5, or it should be pretty much consistent all the way down. So I heard from the door guys, should have a door, they should have it on the 13th of May. They've got a confirmation from Garaga, the guys that make the doors, so. And she's like, we'll have to correspond with you and we can come and install. I'm like, okay. Come on, baby. Kinda. Ow! That was sharp. It's kinda shitty cutting through those ribs, let me tell you. Okay, we're moving down. We're almost to the end of the scaffolding. Woo! Woo! All right, moved you again. Keep forgetting. Okay. And our drill, and then I think we might be able to get one more and then move down. I did chose to do this side with you guys, because the other side is gonna really suck on the up and down the ladder stuff. So yeah, oh shit, let me get that one in. Oh, that one's gonna need repositioned. I messed up. I messed her up. Okay, that'll stay there now. Put one in there. Oh. So there was a comment when I did the video on these things of, well, you didn't get the fuel. It's not brushless. Everything actually is brushless now. Everything is brushless, like you can tell by the... They're all brushless. It should say on here somewhere. It said on the package, I'm pretty sure. It said somewhere. I can't remember now. I'll look on the box. Okay. Where are we now? Can we get one more? I think we can get one more. 12.5. These things are 12-foot lengths when you get them. I'm just going to trim this a little bit here because I messed up that a little bit. Can. Wow, it's cutting me all up. My uncle actually was, he made all the ducting works for a local HVAC company in town here. He worked there for years. So did my dad, and I never worked there, but I probably should have done a tour maybe, just to say I did. But he made all the ductwork from scratch, like a roll of steel. He would make all your furnace ducting and your return vents and all that stuff, all by hand. And worked there for like 40 years, I think. He was pretty much ready to retire, so then all of a sudden they started sourcing stuff coming in boxes pre-made. So he's like, okay, goodbye, and he left. But he could make you like a dryer vent for your dryer that comes out of the side of your house right from scratch. And it's like, holy smokes, man. It's definitely an art. He was really, really good at it too. You'd probably be laughing at me now. What the frig are you doing, kid? You got no idea what you're doing with those things in your hand. Yeah, I know, Uncle Jim, I don't. I'm sorry. I need you with me. Help me. Help me and stuff. He's a pretty cool old guy. My dad's brother, of course. But after my dad died, unfortunately, we kind of went the separate way thingy, you know, and because my mom had some problems with that side of the family, and I don't know, she was just a real pain in the rear end, to be honest, my mom, but she's very, very stern, and it was her way or the highway kind of thing. So there's a few times that I tested that highway, and I don't think I was liked too much either, but oh well. What can you do? Can't please everybody. Should have got some fascia while I was there, but I didn't. I think I'm gonna stick it on this one too. Just seems to be hanging weird there. This one should get another one. While we're here. Probably shouldn't put one every one because it should have some room to wiggle. But it looks better. Okay, I don't think we can get another one. Not quite, but maybe get one cut. 12.5. It's the other side that's going to be really screwy because of a wall that I messed up on that side. Of course, it has to be that side too, right? The screwy side. So hopefully you are enjoying the build videos. I think a lot of people are. They seem to be going over pretty good. I'm enjoying doing them, so I still got lots of work to do yet though. But got lots of siding to put on yet too, of course. Door to put on. Well, I might have a guy that, like I said before, he's installed doors. He might come and do it for me. It'd be way better for him to come and do it than me trying to do it, figuring everything out. But I mean, I'm sure we could, but him with his like 35, 40 years experience, like a piece of cake for him. So okay, hopefully this crap will stay here. I'm gonna try to go down here and not guillotine myself on the stuff here. Oh, holding everything with one arm. Okay. Whew. We'll have to take this guy up at some point. Maybe we can just fish her right up through here. My neighbor really likes the siding. She says, that looks great. I'm like, that's good because it was easy and cheap. That's actually looking pretty good up there. Almost maybe kind of know what I'm doing. Maybe kind of maybe almost. As long as things don't fall off on my head here, we'll be good. Try her there, bud. Put her lock on. And I think I'm gonna go up this side, it'd be probably easier. That was extraordinarily scary though, on the putting that trim up for the roof. Because I was like platform on the very top, so I could reach up there. I'm like, oh, okay, we're good. We're okay, I think. I wasn't really liking it too much, we'll say, but oh, we didn't die, so. Sweet. Sweet. don't know why we use these screws under here, because we're going to not be able to see those anyways, because the thing should cover all that. I don't need to put them every one, I know, but it seems to look better. Okay, we're doing good. We're just going to do this side, I think, today though. 12.5, bang on. Because I've been out here for quite a while and I'm just kind of almost done for today, I think. And yeah, we'll be looking pretty good. 12.5. But yeah, like I say, the other side's gonna need to be all done by a ladder, so I'm gonna have to go up and down that stupid ladder. And I think those pieces are going to be quite a bit different over there because the wall comes in a little bit, so one spot is going to get a little bit longer, and hopefully it doesn't look goofy from down below. We shall see. If I have to, I guess I could put something behind the J channel. Sharp. Frick. Oh man. My uncle, like I was saying, made all those things. He was so beat up. Constantly cutting himself too, right? Hopefully this is all right. They're pretty good. 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 And then the other stuff, the fascia stuff, we put on screws up near the roof, I think. If I remember right. Oh, geez. What's wrong with this one? Got too much goop in it. These Milwaukee little bits, gosh, are so thin there. But I'll tell you what, they're pretty dang decent. Okay, should we just take a gamble? No, measure once, cut twice. 12.5. Measure once, cut twice. Not gonna quite get her, but you could still use this. Actually, yeah, you could. No, you couldn't. 12.5. Yes, you could. Hang on, we'll see. Might be able to just put a short piece in, but it might screw up your end though. This guy. Yeah, cutting this by hand isn't really that bad. I don't really think you need to be using a saw on some kind of jig system. You might get a straighter, cleaner looking cut like the factory end here. But if you can stay on your line, I'm trying my best. It should come out pretty good. You could get this stuff in black too, but I kind of figured the white cleaner, nicer looking. Okay, get you guys up there. Then, like I say, we got a whole pile of siding to go on, like a crap ton of it. Ooh, he nearly fell off. Should really have a second frame bracey thingy guy down there, I think. I know I'm probably using too many screws, but I'd rather screw up than screw off. Oh. Screw guy. Now this, we could probably use... Oh no, it's too short. Never mind, too short. We'll chuck that guy down there. To move our stuff down to accommodate our fresh sheet. Okay. Yeah, we'll go this way. Just giving her. This is mega motorcycle day out here. Holy. I'm sure you guys have been hearing them pretty much the whole time. That guy's really screaming. You guys are supposed to be paying attention down here. Sorry, I screwed up. 12.5. And after we're all done, we'll have a look at her. So if you had a longer overhang, like a 24, like a 24 overhang, you cut these at 24 inch. You cut those at 24 and then it would just stick out that much further, right? Some places they have like a over the front door kind of thing. They have like a really big overhang. I think there's a couple of places in town. Man, they must be like 4 feet. 4 or 5 feet maybe. They hang over the door kind of thing. So that would have been quite a bunch of cutting. Kind of wish I had my motorcycle, but I should probably go and get the seats back in the slingshot. I probably won't take you on that adventure of putting them back in because I think there's going to be quite a bit of cursing, we'll say. Because I think that's going to really suck. Trying to get them dang things back in. That one bolt on that one side is, man, that was what a stupid idea. Putting in, so basically you have to take the side panel off, which I didn't, but I had to struggle a heck of a lot more with it. So that sucked. Oh, we got problems here still. Get in there. You know you want to. Sweet. Sweet. So I've been trying for my spots on my hands, psoriasis, which looks like I sliced right through that. That's nice. I've been trying to go gluten-free and dairy-free. It's been about 3 weeks now, maybe. And yeah, it kind of sucks. But we're trying that. I did have a few years back now, had a 12.5 is almost too long now. I did have a food sensitivity test, and they found a few things. They found I was really allergic to, well, not allergic, but really sensitive to crab. just fine by me. That doesn't seem like it's gonna fit, because freaking crab and any kind of, I don't know, I don't like lobster or seafood or anything like that, so that's just fine by me. Fish, no thanks. Just never was a fishy guy. I don't mind like halibut or whitefish from like the store, but to go to the pond and catch a trout and throw it in a pan and eat it, no, I can't. Tasted like cow, it'd be perfect, but since it says they don't, it's not ideal, we'll see. But they did find I was in that test, IgG, allergen test or whatever it was called, done by US Biotechs, I think it was called. They did find sesame seeds I was sort of sensitive to. And what else was there? Sesame seeds, crab, which is fine. Sesame seeds are in a lot of stuff. And whey, milk whey. So if I can't eat, I could probably eat cheese because a lot of the whey has been squished out of it. Sweet. That's looking pretty dang good. So yeah, the whey's no good. No whey. Sort of sucks because I like milk, and I pretty much force-fed myself milk when I was growing up because it was like such a refreshing drink for some reason. Just white milk, not really chocolate milk. Yeah, time chocolate, but not very often. And so I guess maybe I developed it from that. I don't know. What else was there? Let me think now. There was whey, sesame seeds, crab. Coffee had 1 out of 5, which is kind of weird. I don't know what else there was now. Not a whole lot else, but I'm like, come on. So yeah, I've been trying the no dairy. And I'll tell you what, that's some of you might be the same boat. It's quite a hard one because there is frickin' dairy of some sort in everything. Like ice cream, for frig's sakes. You can get dairy-free ice cream, I guess, but it probably tastes like butthole. And I don't partake in that butthole flavored ice cream too much, you know. You can get store-bought, which is frickin' just completely nasty. But the whey on the scale of 1 to 5 was a 3. So, I mean, I don't know if that's caused my psoriasis, but if it's irritated my gut lining kind of stuff and, you know, perforated like holes basically into it from it, which is altogether possible, that could really screw up your stuff. So that's what I've been doing. But it's a freaking tricky one. My wife is gluten-free, so it makes it a little bit easier there, but it kind of sucks. But I gotta say, a lot of gluten-free stuff is a lot better now than it used to be. It used to be really bad stuff for you. I mean, instead of putting, they put a bunch of other crap into it, and then they put a bunch of sugar too in it, right, to make it taste better. And sugar, of course, is not really good for you. Humans should not need sugar at all. Okay, we gotta move down. We gotta move down. Sweet. So we'll go down. Hopefully. Yeah, the other side, I'm not really looking forward. I'll be glad when that side is done. I basically have to do Oh, that's looking really good up there. You guys maybe can see that. Basically, I have to do the soffit and finish the siding, which is almost halfway done over there. And then we're frickin' done on that side. Would be nice to get the scaffolding over there, but that just ain't gonna work. Not with all those stupid trees there. That's okay. You know, a smart person might have put this board down for the wheels to roll on. It's too bad I'm not that smart. Okay, I think we better a little more. I'm really not looking forward to doing all my siding at the peak up there. That's gonna friggin' suck. Okay, I can't tell how much stuff we got left there, so we might just grab another sheet. Okay. I got the door out in case my buddy shows up. He's like, oh, I'll come over and see you. And I haven't seen him yet, so he's like, oh, unless you got it done already. I'm like, no, I'm leaving it for you. So he's like, oh, okay, I'll come see you sometime. But I have not yet seen him yet. I guess we can put this the other way. This is actually not so bad. I don't really mind doing this kind of stuff. This stuff's not too bad. I wonder if I could, no. I wonder if I could do her as a job. I don't know how many more years I'd be able to crawl up these things though. Be 100% honest with yous. Where the heck are we going here? We are going 12 and a half. Look at that. We sort of knew what we were doing when we put the trusses on. Well, at least Kevin knew what he was doing when he was putting the trusses on. I'm sure I could have figured that out. But it was really nice to have a helping hand with that. Whoa. Good. To be honest, I was just going to do rafters and ridge beam stuff, as sort of kind of what I know, but I'm kind of glad I went with trusses instead. It was more money, but I think I would have been into considerable more money for enough wood for that. I wanted to actually cut all my wood, and then Kevin said a pretty good point. It's like, you can't do that with an inspection. When they come to inspect this place, they'll see that and they won't pass that. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, you better get trusses, you'll be all right then. Because they'll also give you an engineered diagram, which we did get too, right? So, but everything passed. So far, so good. I don't show you guys that because, you know, building inspector guy probably wouldn't like that. What are you filming me for? Well, I don't know if they can really say a whole lot, but anywho. Yeah, I'm gonna stick one there. I just don't like that little bitty hanging there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look, we're almost to the end. Sweet. 12 and a half will do. Should have enough in this sheet, I'm hoping. Tell you what, this scaffolding has got to be the best idea ever though for working. This ladder stuff, oh man, ladders suck. Oh, that was sharp. Yep, that was sharp. Little wee dagger right there. Probably saying you should have gloves on, huh? Yeah. I agree 100 presidents, but I hate gloves. I don't like gloves. Woo! Oh yeah, we gotta get another piece of J channel for this and here, but that guy up here too. Should have brought that with us. It's in there. It's in there. So yeah, those little joiner things give you the idea of a seamless. You can't see where the joins are, right? So that's pretty awesome. It's looking not terrible bad. Might not be perfect because I think some of this lumber wasn't the greatest, but should work. Should be good. I think I got more than enough screws. I've got 2 more on the bench and I think I got 3 more out there. I don't think I needed that many, but it's all right. We're gonna need some more for now. I want to check and see how square we've kept this. We need some more for the other stuff. So 57.5. Holy frig. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Bang right on. 12. Half. When I go down, you guys might need a new battery. Guess we can get her done. Get her done. Get her done. Who was it that said that? Remember? Get her done. Kind of an annoying character, to be honest, but he's probably a pretty cool guy. Weird thing is I think he's kind of in character all the time. Like, I don't think it really changes much. Kind of like me, it's like what you guys see me on here is what I'm like in real life, unless you piss me off. We've had a lot of, I'm gonna talk about this subject while we're working here, a lot of daily break-ins, I guess we'll call it. Daytime break-ins. Just super rash people, or brash people. The other day in the Costco, it's all these like smash and grabs. And the Costco that we've been to a few times, which I used to always go to all the time, they just smashed in. Let me see if I can get a video up of that. You guys, it's just like, holy crap. I think I sent it to my wife here. Yeah. They're smashing here. Smashing like the jewelry things. Just young guys being stupid in the frickin' Costco in the middle of the day. The 410 and Steel's down in the city there. And I'm like, holy crap, if I want to be at one of these places at one of these times because I want to smash them in the face. I'm not normally a violent person, but if they're not from this country, say haven't been in here very long, and I see you doing that, you're freaking gonna die, bud. Like, stealing stuff from people like that ain't worth dying over. It just really, really pisses me off. In the malls, down in the city, down in the malls too, they're just like going into the jewelry stores and smashing, and everybody's just standing there watching. Nobody does anything about it because, you know, probably if you do and you hurt the guy or even happen to kill the guy, you go to jail. It's like, no, this is called self-defense or defense. It's not a crime to defend yourself, is it? Like, come on. Our crap here in Canada is very, very get away with everything. That's why they're here doing that, I'm sure. Anyways, that's not a very good subject to talk about. Some of you might be against that, some of you might not care, some of you might be whatever, I don't know. But it's really taken off in Canada here since they let a whole bunch of immigrants in. From, I'm gonna say India. Even in town here now, it's like you can't really do anything or go anywhere with one of them getting in your way. They've been even in the Home Depot area where I got this stuff from. Walk in, shopping cart, start throwing Milwaukee boxes in it, walk out to the car and gone, loaded up and gone. And they don't do a thing about it. I guess the cops tell them, you know, well, you can't, just let them go. It's like, what do you mean just let them go? I want to be there sometime when these guys are going. Apparently the last time, the one guy had a frickin' stick with a knife on the end of it. I'm like, fuck me, man. Like, pardon my French, but holy shit. Your knife better be better than mine, man. I'll tell you that. I don't think I'd go to the point of trying to kill someone, but I would definitely subdue someone. You know, pin them down until either someone else helped and jumped in, or the cops showed up, or whatever have you. Man can't walk, you can't fight. Right? Take a leg out. Like I say, I'm never usually a violent person, but when it's coming to this, that's starting to piss me off. Are we gonna have enough in this sheet? Oh, I hope so. We're doing good though. We need to talk about better things though. This nice weather. It's actually starting to get nice out. Dylan has actually already been over and mowed the neighbors once. He wasn't really needing it, but I think he just kind of wanted something to do more than anything, and it looked better, so. But her grass is, oh man, it grows so bloody fast over there. Lose over 6 feet of this nice, clean, straight topsoil that holds a lot of water. And as you know here, there's always water hanging around somewhere, so. Man, I'm gonna miss my workbench. Over on that other side. I am gonna miss my workbench. Dang it. And unfortunately, I think it's gonna look a little wonky on that other side, but we'll see what the best way is we can do it. Sweet. Sweet, I'm having fun doing this, and we're almost done this side. Darn it! Oh, we better get that J channel up soon, too. Yeah. You guys need to look a bit higher, don't you? I don't think we're gonna quite make her there. I don't know what the heck to do here. But we gotta go get that J channel. We gotta finish this corners. Let's climb her down again. Dylan's not out helping me today. He's having a chillax day. Chillaxed. So if that tree wasn't there, those trees weren't there, and I kind of topped that in a little bit there, I could almost get the scaffolding over there, but that's okay. So the roof trim there, I pretty well have to, oh, gotta check your battery. Pretty well have to unscrew the screws there and start again. And I noticed, I don't know if you guys will be able to see this, I noticed if we were that way, just like another ½ inch or 3/4 inch, we would have screwed that roof right into that stud, and that would have been a lot better. But we're like just scraping the edge of it. It's like, oh, really? Okay, let me check your battery. I don't know whether we're gonna quite make her. Yeah, I'll change it. One sec. Okay, welcome back. Glad you came back for the new battery. I think we're gonna have enough of that stuff up there, but let's see if we can get back up here. Love scaffolding. It was definitely expensive, but it was definitely worth its worth. We'll say worth the worth. Okay, so let's get a measure here. What are we thinking? It's probably around 12. Yeah, 12-inch piece would be good. Let me just make sure. I don't think it's going to matter. This, we want it to go this way. Nope, screwed up. Yeah, this way, so we'll cut it here. Like I say, I don't think it really matters, but... Although, did I cut that other end already? Yeah, let's use this end. I'd actually like to go with someone and learn how to do this stuff. I'm sure there's a lot of shortcuts that you could probably do too, right? Once you learn the craft. Doing the corner radiuses and stuff, and you know, things like that, where you could just kind of pinch it around. Now this, we're gonna have to probably, where are we going here? This way. Yeah, we're gonna have to trim this down a little bit again, I think. Come on now, be nice. Now the end one here might be interesting to get in, I don't know yet. The end one might be interesting. Probably good, but I'll throw it in the middle too. Why not? We're here now. Okay. Well, we'll cut her at the 12.5. But this is 16. That's not quite, so we're gonna have to 12.5 is actually too much. Okay. Well, keep going this way, I guess. Let's try there maybe. Okay, about the same left over as the last one. We're gonna have to cut the one end off somehow here. I'm not too sure though how to end this here. I guess we just get her kind of. Actually, you know what? I'm going to secure this guy. And we just cut it, I guess, and then just fish it in there, and Bob's your uncle, I suppose. We measure somehow. Should get both of the same, so we're tight there. We're 14. Now if that wood's off though, it's gonna mess us up. Try a 14.25 maybe. Okay, so get this figured out here. That's gonna go in there. So we need to measure this down here. Hang on, measure once, cut twice. So we want to cut this in here. Go a little bit longer, maybe. It's easier to cut more off, right? I don't want to have to use up another new sheet. This shouldn't be too bad of a cut. It might be harder cut. Yeah, this one kind of sucks. Woo! Okay, let's see here. In first, maybe. I think we're still too tight. Oh, yeah, we're a bit snug there yet. Okay, I can always take a little bit, shave a little more off. Let's take her down to maybe there. I'd say it's always better to probably leave it a bit longer, and you can always cut a bit more off, right? A little bit. A little bit. small cuts. Oh, we might have her. That might be a bit too long. No, I think we're actually pretty good there. Sweet. Sweet. All right. Well, and that should do that side. I think it's pretty good. Now I'm a bit short here on my piece here, so that sort of sucks. And then our other guy should go up and cover that. I think that should be pretty much good. Sweet. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. Are you guys happy with that? We'll get down and have a look here in a sec. Junk away here. And I gotta fight the other side. So we went through 2 full sheets there, I guess. That's what's left over of the one, and then we got a bit left over from that other one. So not terrible. Should have enough. Ooh, that's good for it. Yeah, I don't particularly really feel like doing the other side. I might actually go work on the slingshot a little bit, but like I say, I probably won't take you guys for that venture. But I'll have to get some come on. Holy jumping. Really, J Channel? You just had to, didn't you? Okay. Yes. There we go. Okay. So, yes, it's not going to be nice not having a workbench over there. Yeah, we still got 2 sheets left. That should be good. Hard to believe, but that should be enough. All right. Well, that's looking pretty good. It just needs the stuff put on the front, the fascia stuff. I'm liking that. It looks good. And then my siding will kind of come up and it'll probably hide the back a little bit of that stuff, just because of the extra, you know, what I was explaining earlier there. Oh yeah, we still got another sheet here too. Whoa, geez. Put this guy back in. I think we might have just schmanged the end there a little bit. That's fixable. Still got 3 sheets. Awesome. Okay, I think that's it. I want to go get my tool belt off because it's kind of sucking. Still got lots of screws, but we're going to need some for the other side. So let's put these in and call her a day. Yeah, I still got 3 boxes here too. I got lots of screws anyways. But anywho, hopefully you enjoyed that. Like I say, I got to do the other side, but it's going to be up and down the friggin' ladder. Move the ladder over. Hi, babes. Oof. Oof. Good girl. Gotta get this tool belt off. It's bothering me. Okay. Take this guy off. Worth its weight in gold. If I can get it off. This guy's juiced. This one we only used one battery. It's pretty good for those little wee guys. Not too bad. All right, well that's it. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed some soffit work there. I'll get, like I say, some fascia when I get a bit of more cash flowing. Probably be later next week or something. Who knows? Should have just got it all, but hopefully we didn't go too short with that stuff. I think it'd be all right. Worst comes to worst, you can take a panel out, just unscrew it and slide it back out, cut another one. But that stuff should go and cover that all up. Good, good. Thanks again. Catch us all later, and you guys have a good day.